A recent NBC News and Wall Street Journal poll showed that nearly 2/3 of Americans surveyed support boosting the minimum wage and do think it'll have positive impacts, like Michael says. How do you contrast this with, Carlos, how do you contrast what people want, public opinion, with the actual minimum wage increase and its effects, positive or negative?
Well, I think that it's not surprising to see that most people want people out of poverty. We do realize that there is a big problem when people can't feed their families, when children go to sleep hungry. And the problem comes when we only see one solution, when we see the government to have the answer to this. And we've been trying to solve poverty since 1964, actually, when we declared the war on poverty. And the poverty rate was at 19%. After these decades and billions of dollars that we spent on all these programs, it has never gone down from 15. And so what that means is that no matter how much government you want to inject, no matter how much money and laws and decrees you want to pass, government is not the solution, and we cannot ignore the unintended consequences because they actually have a real hurt on real people. For example, the youth. Teen unemployment is at 20.7%. That is more than 3 times higher than the national average. This is no coincidence. The fact that people coming out as teens and trying to get into the job market with low skills, with no connections, with really no experience, they're gonna have to come up to the competition when there's somebody there that has the experience, and they're not gonna get the job. The minimum wage forces employers to discriminate. They must discriminate against low-skilled workers because it makes it illegal for them to hire somebody else that is lower skilled at a lower price. This affects minorities and immigrants just like myself. It's actually this is a very personal problem for me because here's a man that comes from a different country, is trying to feed their family, trying to make his American dream without a government handout, and yet you're taking away his opportunity to gain the experience necessary, even if it's just for a little bit less than $7 even. You're taking away his opportunity to gain the experience and get a better job in the future and sacrifice that for now getting more money to these people. So I would ask Michael and the people that are advocate for these types of policies, what would they say if they stared one of these people that are going to lose their jobs, one of these 500,000 people, face them face to face and tell them why their needs are being sacrificed for the benefit of a higher wage of the people who get to be employed. I don't think it's fair at all, and we're trying to accomplish something else with that.
So I have to address that. So what you're saying is that we'll see a lot of low-skilled workers lose their job. Well, I don't think that's true. I think if we look at it, most of those low-skilled workers, people that are making minimum wage, or people that are working at convenience stores, fast food restaurants, they're cashiers at grocery stores. These are all places that will not only maintain their level of service if we increase the minimum wage, because people are still going to go to McDonald's, they're still going to buy groceries, they're still going to go to the Circle K, but they may actually see an increase in need for people because there's going to be even more people spending money there.
Yeah, but I would like to combat that and say that the last time we raised unemployment or minimum wage was the unemployment rate of teens jumped from 15% to 25%. Last time we raised it. We're trying to look for equality of opportunity, not equality of outcome. It doesn't matter that the people who are just entering the job market are making less than those that have the skills to earn a higher wage. What we're fighting for is not to destroy jobs at the beginning of the process, where yes, you are getting paid a lower wage, but that helps you build a future and a career so that you can make more in the future. So I don't want to destroy that just so some people can have more money.
So would you be opposed to a tiered system, where under the age of 18 you could still make under the federal minimum wage? Let's say if it's 10.10, then if you're under the age of 18, you can make $8.50 an hour?
Yes, because it is not a market set system. Most wages today are set by the market, where you go to your employer and you say, this is a fair wage for what I'm providing. Your skills decide that. Your employer decides that it's fair, and it's a market product. When you try to do this for the lower workers, for the lower skilled workers, you're using government as a judge of saying these are going to be the people that have to earn this much. You're looking for equality in outcome rather than equality in opportunity. And America is all about opportunity and what you can do by yourself, not what government can grant you.